Well, howdy diddly dandy there, chums. 'Tis I, Captain of the Steves, and today, chums, for you guys in the viewerverse, I'm going to be hitting up one of these interceptor ships. Now, this interceptor ship isn't like other interceptor ships. No, it's my logo colours, people. So if you want a red, white, and black interceptor ship, you're in the right place. Heck yes, you are. So let's run on over and let's go and hit on up the coordinates inside of this portal generatory machiney type thing. Activate portal. Here we go. So now let's key on in the codes. We've got ourselves a Reflexione and the Sunday set, a Wiggity Wham, and a Dipply-Do. That's the first four. This is in Euclid, people. Triforce, Flux Capacitor, and we've got ourselves an Eclipse, followed by another Dipply-Do. Last four codes, people. Reflexione, Wiggity Wham, a Reflexione, and lastly, a Dragondy Fly. Heck yes, activate Mondo. Chicka pow pow, chicka boom boom, chicka pa. Lovely jobs. That's just created a health and safety nightmare that I'm going to dive headfirst into, people inside of the viewerverse. So this code was not found by moi. No, this code was found by elite gamers over on YouTube. Yes, he sent me this over and said, Captain Steve, this matches your logo colours. Heck yes, it freaking does. Here, I'll put my logo on the screen so you can see what I mean. It almost looks like my freaking logo. It's the same sort of blanking shape, there or thereabouts, isn't it? Pretty darn freaking lovely find. And yes, I definitely want to be adding this ship to my collection. We're going to go pick it up. We're going to see what the animations look like and all that sort of shenanigans. And hopefully we're going to see the comms ball that Elite Gamers has left here in this system. So yes, we've arrived in the correct system. You can tell we're in the right system. It says red and white Cylon ship. Discovered by Elite Gamers. Thank you very much, matey. Yes, and Elite Gamer is actually a YouTube content creator, like I mentioned. If you want to go and hit on up his channel, I put a link in the top right-hand corner. Be sure and go check that one out, people inside of the viewerverse. Yeah, I'll stick it right up about now. Up there. There you go. Hit that one up. That'll take you over to Elite Gamers' channel. He's got lots of other ship finds. He's a bit of a ship hunter as Elite Gamers. You might like his channel if you're into ships. Okay, yes. Right, he does other stuff as well. Glitches and all sorts of other shenanigans and the odd review and things. Good channel. Anyways, let's jump inside my ship and let's take on off and let's fly on over because there is a comms ball. Thank you yet again. Made this super easy. Captain Steve! Oh, Captain Steve! Oh, Captain! Captain! Oh, Captain Steve! Oh, Captain Steve! How do you do the things you do? Oh, Captain Steve! Oh, Captain Steve! Wanna play the game with you? Look at my bouncy hair. It's all bouncy. Anyways, people, this is the ship. We've located it. There is a comms ball here that I could see. Now, I know Elite Gamers is on Xbox. I'm on PlayStation D5, and I could see it. I've put down my own comms ball as well, people. Stick some comms balls here if you come and pick up this ship. But what I would say is make sure your multiplayer is turned off before you come here because you don't want somebody else in multiplayer to pick up the ship and grab it before you get it. Okay? So yeah, make sure you've ticked that box. Turn off the old multiplayers. Awesome! And you can see here, I managed to get some inverted mirrors from this little robot that's at the back of it. Inverted mirrors are pretty darn freaking rare. I also got one of these brain things from actually taking it out of the salvage inside of the ship area. So that's two of the commodities I need to actually fix this ship. Awesome! Brilliant! But even if you haven't got those, I'll show you how to find those things in a moment, people, inside of this video. I know. Freaking awesome, isn't it? Yeah? Okay, so now if I hit on up that brain thing that I just picked up, I should be able to go over to a monolith. I've just gone into the scan mode and pressed square to put down my own beacon, just in case those comms balls vanish. Weird stuff happens in the universe, people. Weird stuff. Yeah, sometimes it vanishes. So I always use little beacons. They're handy. Handy dandy. Brilliant, let's interact with this and present the brain. Here you go, here's the brain, and it gives me a harmonic brain instead. Excellent, because the other one was out of synchronization, I guess. Lovely jobs. And yeah, so that's a radiant shard. You need those. You need three of them, and then you need one of the inverted mirrors. I just got 10 of the dang things. But if not, you can find this icon just out in the wild by sheer chance. If you don't see it, just run around the planet for a while and hopefully you're going to find one. You can even fly around the planet and you can see them from quite a distance. In fact, I've just marked that one. I'm going to fly to it, and I'm just going to shoot it from the frickin' air. It does mean a load of sentinels are going to chase me. Now, there's a few things you can do to get rid of sentinel heat when sentinels are chasing you. One, you can land where you want to land, save the game by jumping in and out of your ship, and then just simply do a reload, and that gets rid of the sentinel heat. Or you can flick it into creative mode, yeah, and then flick it back into normal mode. And that gets rid of the sentinel heat as well. Just as a little bit of a heads up there. I was also using camera mode to look up to see whether I could actually see those things from a distance, because they are quite large. Anyways, there's a radiant shard right there. You need 3 of them. So I'm zapping one, but I showed you what the icon looked like. Easy to find on the planet. Giant freaking purple crystals. Can't miss them. In fact, you can shoot those from the air as well. There you go. There's one of those desolate sort of inverted mirror type things, and we're just going to fly on over the hill, and I'm going to shoot the shite out of it inside of my ship. Then I'm going to use one of those 2 methods that I mentioned for getting rid of the sentinel heat. Which one shall I use? I think I might use the reload. Yeah, because I'm going to land back out that other ship. I can claim the ship, jump in that ship, out of the ship, and then do the reload then, I think. But there we go, I got my inverted mirrors just by shooting it from my spaceship. Didn't even have to get out of it. Ha! Lovely. Anyway, let's fly on back on over to that ship over there. You can see here I've got the sentinels after me. Now, to avoid getting shotticated by them, you can just do barrel rolls. Barrel rolls kind of works quite well. Yes, probably not the best thing to do if you're in VR though, because you might lose your breakfast. Anyways, let's just keep flying over there and let's just keep doing barrel rolls. My wingmen have spawned in as well, which do serve as a bit of an extra distraction, but I do find it keeps the sentinels in tow a little bit more having your wingmen out, because they've got other things to target. It's a bit of swings and roundabouts. Anyway, here we go. I've got all the commodities I need to claim this ship. Now that I've claimed this ship, I can just go to compare, and because I've got a free ship slot, I can just claim the ship. It's an A-class by looks of things, isn't it? Yeah, nice. Okay, well, I'm just going to jump in the ship, out of the ship, create a save, like I mentioned. And then all I'm going to do is just make sure that in the bottom right-hand corner it shows that little save wheel, like it done just then. Lovely jubbly. And now all I'm going to do is do that. Reload. Goodbye, sentinel heat. Goodbye, sentinel scutters. Going to use this loading screen as a bit of an important announcement. Yes, important announcement. If you haven't already liked and subscribed, please do, people. It really does help out my channel. No end. Heck yes, it does. If you've already done that, just send this video to people that you know that play No Man's Sky. Yeah, that might be after a lovely ship in my logo colours. That might be a bit of a niche. Anyway, important announcement over, and a massive great big thank you for watching. Sentinel heat averted. Yes, nice little shortcut. That boom, take that, sentinels. It's an A-class, pretty darn freaking nice, and I like the name Atlas Fire. Heck yes. Now you could just swap game modes rather than do a reload if you like, but there we go. Oh, it looks quite lovely inside, apart from it's got a bit of an artifact stuck to the window screen. Did you see that? That's a bit dodgy. It's a bit freaking odd. We'll see if it remains there when I take off in a moment, people. But yes, if you want the exact locations for this and you're not seeing the comms ball, I put them on the screen now. I'll try and zoom in as best I can. I think that's minus 63.37 and plus 43.43. Nice. Cool, awesome, kind of memorable, maybe? So I've come out of cockpit view. That is a strange artifact that's there. It seems to be slightly wonky, but it's not obscuring of anything too important, really, is it? Anyways, I think this ship looks freaking awesome in space. I guess it does. As we fly into the space station, as it lands, we should see what animations, if any, that it might have. But I'm assuming that it does, because those white bits weren't up before. I'd imagine they're going to close and slot back down, which could be quite freaking gnarly as we're heading on in. I can just get the angle right. Not that way. This way. There we go. It does look freaking Cylon-esque. It really does look like a Cylon ship from Battlestar. And the bad guy ships from Battlestar are one of my favourites. Those and TIE Fighters, my favourite baddie ships of all time. I think the Cylon ships just beat the TIE Fighters, in my opinion. That could be controversial. Sound off in the comments. Anyways, there we go. Love it. It looks freaking great. I'm so glad I picked this up. I was worried it might come out as being orange rather than red, but no, that is red, white, and black. My logo colours. Heck yes, there's my logo on screen, people. Does look freaking lovely. There's the code once again in Euclid, and there are comms boards that mark its locations. I did give the actual location anyway, so you should be able to come and pick this ship up for free. You're just going to need your inverted mirrors, your brain thing and those prismatic shardy things or whatever they are, the things that I showed earlier. Anyway, people, thank you very much for watching, all of you in the viewerverse. Till next time, goodbye, and goodbye again. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please hit a like and a subscribe, and I'd like to say a massive great big thank you to all of my backers over on Patreon and over on YouTube membership. Thanking you, backers! And if you want to support this channel, just don't skip the adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Or yeah, just stay with Captain Steve that little bit longer and hit something on this screen. There's merch here now too.